My name's Don Peterson III. I'm a resident of the city of Canton, and Martin has been gracious enough to give me the opportunity to answer the following question. Do I favor presenting a Canton charter government structure to the Canton voters November 2016 that mirrors the Canton's current statutory government, or do I favor the development of a proposal to voters that changes some aspect of the existing statutory structure of Canton government? I think it's important that we consider any change. I don't have any specific agenda going into this, but I think it's important that the commission members who are elected in November consider all changes, recognizing that if we deviate too far away from the current existing structure, the likelihood of that proposed charter government would probably get voted down. I think a thoughtful discussion among all committee members needs to take place on all issues, regardless of how different they may be than the way the current structure is currently. I think it's important that the residents of Canton really consider a charter government, and the reason I haven't really put much thought into this is because I don't know, first of all, if the charter proposition is going to pass, and if it does pass, I don't know if I'm going to get elected. So having said that, I think any change should be considered. I wouldn't discount anything, but it would take a roundtable discussion with the people on that committee to really look at the benefit or detriment of each one. If I do favor change, describe the change that I would promote in the discussions among the 15 elected commission members and the reasons why you'd favor changes. Again, I think if elected, I would sit down and talk to neighbors and friends and other residents and business associates to get their input on what they feel is important and not important moving forward. I think that the other 14 members of that commission would also do the same thing and bring those proposed changes or amendments to the existing structure to the table, and then we'd have a thoughtful debate and move forward accordingly. But the end result is always going to be what's the benefit to the most people, and how do we get that to the voters in a way that they will agree and pass it. I think it's interesting that a number of people on this election ballot represent very narrow interest, like city government or organized labor. I'm just a resident that is interested in the benefit of the most citizens that can be from this structure of government.